Mm.
So,
Go ahead.
I had an idea about about fixing this bug or
Or at
narrowing
least
why it
testing it.
happens. Yeah, we want to test something. So if you would host the game, so if can you send it to you and you can host it locally, and the same bug appears again. It's either only my computer, and it must be my computer.
And then
And
if
if it
it's
doesn't,
not, then it's either my server or the server files.
and then it's still the server file problem with me. So it's still in both something with me. Also, people had it too, but not everyone is having it. So Bob was able to play, Mahula was able to play, but still they weren't on as long as I was. So maybe
Well, no, with which problem?
with a
Connectivity.
freeze. So connectivity, yeah.
Oh,
Remember when we all had that suit error the other day? That was because
yeah. I mean,
Genovi.
we had the error, but I don't think as much as you have. We've had the
And
same problem, but not as often as you.
See, I haven't had
my
that problem
error
yet.
just freezes the server as long as I'm
Yeah.
on the server.
If he locks up my whole server until he logs off.
When the bug appears.
And then as soon as he exits, everything resumes as normal. And it happens when you or Bob were both on, and it's only seeming to affect Genovi.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, we don't have either, so that's why we want to try figuring it out why it happens or what the conditions
So I can
are.
send you the save file if you want to do that, Mahula.
That's weird.
If you want to play Stationeers.
Well, I just loaded it, so yeah. If you want.
Well, if you want to play with Genovi, I mean, you and I can play. He can just watch.
Well, that's what I would do. But again,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and send me the save file.
Okay,
Then.
the server just saved, so.
All right, good. All right, let me quit this. I will have to go into.
And hopefully it doesn't create the issue for me like when we did that. So when we tested this before, when Genovi tried to host or tried to play it single player anyways, and he sent the file back to me, then I had the issue.
yeah.
It passed it on to me.
But that was because I saved and my Steam ID was set as a main ID. And so maybe you was the offset ID and yeah, you just got roasted.
Okay, so I'll send you a link in a minute here.
Okay, or just upload it or whatever.
I didn't think of that. I'll just upload it to your drive.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to change the game you're going to stream.
What do you mean?
It still says Oculus Rift, Oculus VR on Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch? Crap.
Okay, there's in your Google Drive, you'll see one that's called newmoon.rar.
New Moon. All right.
Sounds
Well,
like a game from the Harvest Moon series.
yeah. The only thing I don't like about doing these streams is that for some odd reason it's like, I don't. Some of these things will not let you blank out. Whoops. Sorry. Great. All right. Hopefully, no one noticed that. Yeah, I don't care about the preview. Just download the file. All right. So I need to load it to Documents. My games. Stationeers saves. Go there. Thank you. And then I have to go there. Am I showing porn? No, my porn folder's not here.
Plumber porn. Oh no, that was a different stream.
What is it? New Moon. Alright, let me extract here. New Moon, awesome. Close. Let me check on where is the game? Game. Start game. Thank you. How do
So the password gonna be the one you told me before, your normal password or the password?
Yeah, it's for whenever I'm it's for whenever I'm hosting, because I haven't changed it, and the name is still whatever I have it. All right, load world. New moon. Okay, new moon. New moon. All right, let me change what I can change for streaming. Sheesh. I guess I'll have to try to,
Power critical.
Power crit. Oh, why is my power critical?
If you need the password again, I'll send it to you in Steam, Genovi.
I think I should be fine.
Okay.
I thought it was more complex than
No.
it was.
No.
But
I thought we mentioned
somebody
that.
told me the password and then said something directly after it. And it sounded like, 30 digits. And I was like, do you want me to remember that by saying that?
Where is...
It's gonna be crazy.
What do I want to do? Where is my settings to this crapola? No, don't load that. Sheesh. Thank you. Save. All right, turning all that. I'm turning everything else off. Thank you. I'm going back
Never
into
mind.
the game.
I'm in.
He's in. Oh,
And all the
crap.
components you have queued up are printed.
Settings. Hold on.
Beautiful. And I only need 200 more items to finish.
Only.
Only. Don't tell me it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Tidied up
Crap.
after me. Oh.
What's not going to work, Mahula?
Damn it. No, nothing. It's okay. Just stream things.
Okay.
It's not gonna work. What the hell? You suck.
Iron
Full
copper gold.
screen, window. No, I can't do windowed. Crap. Alright.
Queue more stuff up. I'll get more gold and stuff smelted, and then I'll go mining again.
Right now I want to build a pipe bender.
Okay.
Just need some iron copper gold in there and... Yeah, it should be fine. I don't think I need... That's enough iron. I think I need anything right now.
Okay, the steel sheets that you had that were just all laying on the floor
Yeah.
are in this
just popped
locker
out.
here.
Yeah, I saw it. Beautiful. I guess we need more lockers.
See, it's a good thing when you can't get on for a few minutes. I can clean up the station while you're away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't have to do shit.
You don't have to mine. You don't have to keep things clean. You just build.
I mean, just build.
Just try to build.
Try, yes.
Is that good?
Oh, Sam Mahula.
All right, fine. F. No. Oh wow, I have to get used to all these controls again. Oh my god, because I've been playing regular
maybe-
games.
Do you have problems with scrolling through your inventory? Inventory?
Yeah, I hate the fact
You
that
can invert it. That helped me a lot.
yeah. How do you invert it? Because
Go to settings.
that was that's the one annoying thing I completely hate.
MISC settings, and then you can invert inventory scroll. It's so much easier to handle.
I don't understand why it's even there because it should be the other way around.
Don't ask me.
People from down there are upside down. That's what they are. They're upside down. Literally. All right. Oh, it's daytime.
It is? Oh.
Yes, and our solar panels are automated, so we don't have to worry about that.
Good. No, what I mean is that I'm going to go out and... do we need anything? Do we need materials?
Gold, and gold's one of the big ones.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to mine,
yeah.
you can...
I mean, I might as well. I'm used to doing it in the daytime. Or going out and doing it in the daytime. No. R. Hello?
There. I'm going out mining as well.
I gotta do crap.
I mean, the big four we consistently need right now are iron, copper, coal, and gold.
Oh, the usual stuff.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm aiming for. Right now he needs a lot of gold for the...
Okay.
For that room. For
That's
the
a pretty
sleeper
large,
room.
That's a pretty large crater. That's nice. Oh, it's nighttime. Crap.
No, it's not nighttime.
Well, I mean, it's setting soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn it! Someone took the battery out of this drill.
Might have been
Someone.
me.
It's probably
Bob's
equipment. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Took every battery. So.
Okay, so we really need coal.
For steel, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Since Genovi's making most of that room out of the steel blocks, the steel frames, so we need steel.
Sounds good. Yeah, everyone on the streams was saying to me, and I think even you, Genovi, you're like, "Oh, steel's cheaper. Do everything in steel once you start the furnace."
I said it a couple of times.
Yeah, I know you did, and I'm like, well.
So
well, that was
build
we
a
were
single-
started. Yeah, we were being told that when we couldn't even figure out how to build steel.
Yeah.
It's actually quite simple now. I mean, I did 600 the other day, no problem.
Right, now that we know how to do it.
Yeah, that's always easy.
Okay.
How to do it.
I guess I will continue.
So how long you plan on streaming in here?
I don't know. At least an hour. Probably 2. It depends. I'll wait until Zan says, "Okay, I'm done," and then, it depends on my mood. But at the same time, being in here, it is. I'm gonna be feeding.
Depends
this
on what
addiction.
you get. Depends on what you get into.
Exactly.
If you're in the middle of a project,
yeah, then that's it. I'm like, no, do not disturb me. I am in the middle of a brainstorm or a meltdown, whichever.
possibly both.
Exactly. Knowing Bob, yeah, more meltdown.
Well, Bob is not playing, so.
Well, hopefully he'll be on later. But yeah, the only thing I know he's not going to be playing for a while, at least for at least a week, is VR
Oculus.
stuff. Yeah. Not unless he decides to order the new, because he said he wanted to order the new masks and cushions for the headsets and whatever, like the washable pads. I'm like, you should. And I keep saying the same thing, but I keep forgetting because I'm like, well, I mean, now that I've kind of gotten used to the VR and the physical, I guess, strains of it, I'm not sweating in it as much. Also probably because it's wintertime. So it's a little bit cooler in here. Okay, I have some iron. Okay, cool.
One of these days I might get either the Vive or the Oculus. I'm not sure.
Well, there's a lot of things to consider. You have to consider everything. One, Oculus itself, they have their own exclusives. Two, Oculus is not compatible with as many games as the Vive is. Vive works directly with Steam, where the Oculus, you have to go through the Oculus Home first, which is much different from the Vive, where that, I don't know if you've seen in my couple of my streams and over the last couple of days, is that, I've been customizing my room a little bit with the little things. And
yeah, I haven't seen you customizing it lately, but I did when I watched a few of your videos when you were first doing VR, so did see some of that stuff.
Oh, no. I mean, this is just recent. You had only seen me do that over the last week.
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Yeah.
You
like
opened up.
Yeah, like I have a statue of a T-Rex plus a giant aquarium with jellyfish and a giant steam. Was it steampunk? Or yeah, giant steampunk type table where that it's the solar system simulation thing. Like a brass machine. So they have a lot of things. That and the longer that you play in the Oculus with different games, and yeah, it'll award you with new things.
See, my biggest thing is I don't know if I'll use it enough to justify the purchase.
What I would say is that I would say look up the games. I mean, I would say it's worth the purchase if you find at least 2 games that you're gonna fall in love with. Like for me, I've fallen in love with From Other Suns because it is the Oculus's version of Pulsar. So I've re-fallen in love with that this week.
Speaking of Pulsar, you see that Bridge Crew is patching so they can you don't need to use VR.
Oh, we've been doing it. Me, Bob, and Crunch, Elephant Crunch. We did that last week.
Did not realize that, so
yeah,
I might buy that.
Yeah, buy it when it's on sale. It's not worth it at full price. Trust me. Definitely not worth it at full price. Sorry, I'm saying that on Steam. Sorry, I'm saying that on stream and on being recorded, but yeah, that's my personal opinion. Even though I am a Star Trek fan, Star Trek Bridge Crew is not worth the full price. It's barely worth the sale price of 50% off. Barely. Okay. If it was on sale for say like $20, then I'll be like, okay. But yeah. Oh, found copper.
Cool. Nice.
Oh no, you need a gold. That's what you need. You really need a gold.
Copper.
Well, you always
I'm
need copper,
taking
gold,
it anyway.
iron.
But I'm taking it anyway. Here. So yeah, I mean in a sense that I'm glad that Bob and I bought Star Trek Bridge Crew on sale because yeah, I would have been upset for what it is at full price if I bought it at full price. And I'm kind of glad that he and I tested it out. Was it a year ago or 2 years ago when Star Trek convention? Yeah. Because at the same time, because we thought about it and we're like, is there anything else to it? And the other one was like, not really.
Well, I mean, that's one thing that Pulsar has, I guess, that you can actually go down onto land.
Well, that's what I mean.
Do
That's
away missions, do boarding.
Well, okay, see, okay, let me not. Okay, I'm not trying to sell you on this, but I'm telling you why I like this other game. Okay, I like From Other Suns because From Other Suns is like. Hold on. Excuse me. It's like Pulsar, okay, where that you have your own ship, you have your own crew. There are different not stations, but different compartments, one for the shields, one for tactical, one for the engines, and you have to repair them. There are hull breaches that you have to repair when you're attacked.
Like in FTL.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, you can tell your NPCs to do it, but if you don't have an NPC crew, you actually have to repair that. You have to actually repair it just like in Pulsar, exactly like Pulsar, okay? There are no turrets that you can directly shoot, but then, it's basically the battling is like FTL. That's true. But then the first person battling is kind of like Pulsar, but better. Graphics are better, textures are better. There is no landfall or planetfall. You don't get to go onto a planet, but you get to go on ships and space stations. But the ships and space stations are procedurally generated, so you shouldn't have two stations that are exactly the same when you play. Oh man. But yeah, there is no planetfall. Graphics are better, and at the same time you have so many more different weapons that you can come across and find.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Almost a lot.
Yeah, compared to Pulsar only had like 4 or 5. Yeah, I think I've come across 10 different types so far. There's like, was it some kind of, I don't know if you play Warhammer, but yeah, there's a Melta type gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one thing I need to
thing?
try. I find with Humble Bundle, I got the Dawn of War 3. And I've heard complaints about it, but I still love the other games, so I still need to try it.
No, I mean, if you have it, then try it, play it. I'm just upset that it's not much. It's barely an improvement from the previous version. Actually, who's at base?
I am.
Okay,
The beacon should be on as well.
Okay, because I see. I saw Canuck as like being 100 meters out compared to Genovi.
Yeah, beacon is on now. It's just powered.
It's okay. Turn it off. If you're at base, then screw it. Just save the power. Because I might as well come back with the little that I have. I haven't found gold.
Yeah, I have 4 mining belts, so I try to stay out until I'm full.
Oh, that's me. I don't like staying out at nighttime because I know I'll probably miss something. I'll probably walk by something because I can't see it.
Yeah, I probably do. But then when you go out next time, there's still something out there.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, crater. Avoid giant crater.
Oh, another thing to avoid. If you end up,
Oh.
like when Genovi was having those issues, the map would stop rendering. If you run off the map, you will fall under the map.
Ah, cool.
And just use your jetpack and try to get back.
Well, when you're 1 kilometer under the map, you're not getting back up, or you're below the lowest level, so you can't get back up through it.
Oh, true. When the map loads after you fall through it. Oh, yeah.
I found that out the hard way the other day.
Interesting.
I just thought it was the edge of a crater. No, it wasn't.
You guys have to remember we play locally right now, so
Yes.
no respawn.
Wait, what?
Oh, no respawn like in
We won't be cleared.
Yeah, we won't be cleared.
Oh yeah.
So if you die, or go unconscious, you just can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna log out for 2 minutes and we'll be right back." You have to watch your air and power again.
Ah, damn you. Alright,
I'm still wondering if it's a server software since it is kind of, primitive. It's new.
You know, I hope so, because I don't want to mess with my computer too much. Because normally it's running fine right now. So.
And maybe it's something I should submit a bug on that, every time that you try to connect, the server just locks up. Because the server should be more than powerful enough.
And even if there's a problem with my connection, it shouldn't freeze the server.
Yeah, and the weird thing, though, is it didn't happen with Mahula or Bob. I mean, on the other hand, though, they didn't play on the server as long as you did either.
Well, what kind of graphics card do you use, Mahula? Or Bob, if you know it?
Bob and I have the same one. We have a GTX 970.
Yeah, I have an AMD, and so the first problem was fixed by going into window mode, updating my graphics drivers. Drivers. Sorry for German.
It's okay.
And so I think it might be a problem with my graphics. I lowered them to the lowest level already and play on Windows at full screen differently from time to time. So maybe it's the AMD.
Well, I do have an AMD card, and I haven't had any issues with it.
Well, you're the host, or you have a...
Yes. But while I wasn't hosting, no, I was...
true.
Yay, for gold.
My server was hosting. No, I have an AMD 390X.
Yeah, I don't know what I have. As I said, I got this computer lent or gifted by a friend of mine. Right now I don't remember, or didn't try to remember what's built into it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I gotta do with Bob this summer is probably
upgrade him.
We need to upgrade him because of VR. The problem that he finally the funny thing is that when I first got VR, he tried mine, and we haven't played around with it much. Now that he's been playing around with his a lot, he compared his to mine, and his rig is much older than mine, even though it's an i7. He told me he's got the first generation i7. So that's how old his i7 and his motherboard is. So he has to upgrade because he's saying that even though we both have the same exact video cards, he's having issues with. His problem is he's having a low frame rate on the Oculus. So that's what's giving him his headaches, because he's not getting headaches off of my rig. So he said that it's probably his rig because he's getting low frame rate.
That's strange. You'd think that the i7s even the first gen is still more than enough for most things.
What was that?
No idea.
That's Mahula, right?
I believe so.
Mahula, are you still with us?
I'm still streaming.